Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu, Oraifite, I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa mmiri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ meaning of marriage. Meaning of marriage. But before, ihe nchọ ka ịghọta dị ya bụ 1. Mara na marriage is a great institution. Malụ na marriage bụ a sacrament. Malụ na marriage bụ ihe omimi. Yes, of a man and a woman unite for a purpose. Marụkwa na marriage, Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile instituted that marriage. Bidogoro na agba ochie, the ancient book. Mana dịka isi malụ, ebe m meji wee malụ ga-atụ na Bible ka ịma, maka na amara m na 80% of my audience have passed through Bible either directly or indirectly. So therefore, I will use Bible quotation to back my explanation. From Genesis chapter 1, the account was made how man was mandated after creating the entire universe. Chukwu Okike in his infinite mercy mandated man to rule and dominate. Ruling and dominating is a masculine injunction because a man must rule. So we are in a man's world. Take it or leave it. Yes. And what you will know. Then we have an etymology of everything. It's okay, Matia. Ije-Na-aha, ihe na-asa. We are told like man and woman. Man and woman. Man bụ na woman bụ ihe si na man wepụta. Woman is created. Woman was created because of man. Man, there won't be a woman. So minus man, there won't be a woman. Even if you want to pronounce it, even if you want to write it, without man, there won't be woman. What we only have is who, no man. So it's incomplete. Before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. Don't forget that we are in the month of December, last month of year 2025. I am a little bit ka ọnwa ikpeazụ ka ọnwa. Ị nwere ike iso ela anywhere you are all over the world. Distance abụrụ ebade ya na aja anyị na-achụ na temple ma ọ bụ n'ọrụ anyị na-arụ na temple. Ị nwere ike iso ela ebe ọ bụla ị nọ na nsọtụ ụwa dum. N'isi ụtụtụ ejegoro m na temple chụọ aja gọọ ọfọ kwubi okwu n'isi ndị sonyela all over the world, the friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission and consecrated group. These 4 groups we have in the temple. So ejegoro m kwubi okwu n'isi ha dum. Etu aka anyị ga-emegide till the last of the month. Anyị ga-eje na mmiri kpee ile ọma n'aha mmadụ dum. Bịa na temple chụọ aja to entities of powers n'aha mmadụ dum. Jee n'ebe nchụaja gbuo ebu mesaraka. Nwanne chụwakwa aja maka na aja karịrị ọgwụ. Gịnị ka m na-ekwu maka ya? Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ iso ya na ndị aja, ihe ị ga-eme we forward ya 3 prayer requests anyị ga-edebe n'ọta. Then you make token donation to the account number. Echarge them na WhatsApp agwa gị other details we need for you in order to book you. WhatsApp number ị ga-eji nweta mbụ 0805 78 37672. I repeat 0805 78 37672. Now on the screen you have numbers report now. Now let's dive into today's lecture. Gịnị ka m na-ekwu maka isiokwu anyị wụ meaning of marriage. I'm here to tell you that marriage is a union of nwoke na nwanyị. Gwakwaghị na even according to the Bible from Genesis, na Chukwu okike kechala ụwa kee nwoke si na ihe o kere dị mma. The purpose Chukwu okike ji wee kee woman is because na ọfụrụ na nwoke a after ka o keretichara nwoke kechaa ihe niile o kere n'ụwa si na ihe niile o kere dị mma. All he created was good and perfect. In order to please man, he now says, no futa na nwoke need onye abụọ onye ga na-keep a company, maka na nwere any animal nwere the same capacity to make nwoke happy. Now we are told a woman was created out of a man. That is why we are woman, flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. And the injunction was given in Genesis 1 for man to be the ruler and dominate. It's a masculine work. And remember, when Adam and Eve, we were told, no, say that one can be feeling what he get, boga, ya gata ihe, ya bu the head. Because you want the highest punishment, despite the fact that no one can the wife ate the fruit and they brought the rebellion to the man. But man can what a serious penalty for what he knows nothing about. So the man is the head. So whatever the arms committed, he is given. So the man remained the priest of the house. He remained the lord of the house. He remained the priest of the house and the king of the house. And a man, with reason, purpose, a woman is a subordinate to support that man's vision and to support that man's leadership. So a woman is not meant to lead. Even in that injunction in Bible, the woman was to take care of the home front, childbearing. But the person that we gani gagati hagi rigabatano no woga, a man. The masculine work to give leadership, to lead, is the man. So whenever you, out of your own ignorance or selfishness, you decide to turn the hand of the clock, there will be, that marriage will be a shambles. Marriage is a sacrament. And the marriage can only be peaceful when you as a woman submit yourself to the authority of that man. That two of you are husband and wife does not mean that two of you have equal power. Two of you does not have equal mandate. And whenever the woman was like trying to lead, what any family that a woman is leading, that family will be in shambles. A woman is not meant to lead. The man must lead. The woman is the work of the woman to support the man's vision. That is how it is from time immemorial. The problem we are having today is that the whole world, feminism is on the rise and the women are clamoring to lead. There was a time I asked my father question, why is it that after creating the whole universe, he allowed man to lead? My father told me this story. Listen, you learn something from it. My own father told me that after creating the entire universe, he now sent men, collection of men, asked them to go to war in a far distant land of Idu Noba. Men who went to war and the first Idu Noba, when they reached there, They fought gallantly and they succeeded in buying one head, and they were happy, jubilating, singing. When they came back home, and Ogbuefi asked them what happened, they said that they went there and fight gallantly, that the fight wasn't easy. However, that they succeeded in buying one head. Ogbuefi said, okay, when I welcome. Ogbuefi now said, okay, we'll assemble another set of women and ask them to go to another part of Idurobia to go and fight. They went there. They fought. And they by everybody. Only one person escaped. They were so sad that one person escaped. When they returned home, Ogbuefi now asked them for accountability and asked them why they are not happy. They said that they fought gallantly, but it's unfortunate, that's why they are not happy, that one person escaped from being high. Now, time for judgment. In his infinite mercy, that because of how a man is built, that a man has the capacity to rule with a fairness, that a man's anger is very easy to surge. But whenever a woman is angry, she can set the whole house ablaze. That is the woman for you. Therefore, Ogbuefi now said that man has the what it takes to be the ruler. That's why Ogbuefi gave man the mandate to be ruling. Till date. That is what the story my father told me. Yes. You know, during those olden days, they use stories to explain so many things. So, the problem we are facing in this world now is feminism. And this feminism is tailored as a weapon. Weaponize it to destroy the remaining fabrics that is holding this universe, this gross material world. Because this gross material world is built on family orientation. That's why he said, go and rule, dominate, and multiply. And the civilization started in Africa. In Africa, I told you that civilization started in Africa. Africa is original. Anything that is going on in Africa is original. What we are seeing from Oyibo man is counterfeit. I will explain. Marriage is between man and woman. Family, the both families. Pattern and Igbo. What Igbo other says, meaning one person does not marry. The entire families are involved. In an Igbo so African marriage, the sanctity of marriage is preserved because we put into recognition of the relatives. Those relatives are part and parcel of that marriage. And for that marriage to work, the relatives' hands must be on deck. That is why in marriage in Africa, we do have middleman that will be there. The both family will join hands to make that marriage work. Based on my research and what my mother told me, he told me that even in that olden days, that no marriage is that perfect. Because onye chobo onye ga make it and so every now they this and they misunderstanding is part of life. Even among siblings, we used to have misunderstanding. Talk more of getting married to someone from different background. So having misunderstanding is normal. But those days, she told me one thing, that families are the supporters of marriage of yesteryears. They made that marriage of yesteryears to work. Because she told me even during her own time, when he got married newly, because she got married before 18 years. Now, whenever she has misunderstanding with her husband, from time to time, he normally visit the parents. The parents knows fully well that their daughter is still very young. So from time to time, they do give her advice. Now, whenever she complains, the parents will say, my daughter, it shall be well. As you are doing this like this, do it like this. Because the parents, their duty of every parent is to make the marriage of their people work. Whenever she comes back home with complaints, it's the duty of you as parents to sit her down, to tell her that marriage is not bed of roses out there. Nobody hacking another than to go on on did it. Only onye ga-ebi ka eme ka asụsụ ya ebiri nọ ndidi. O nwere ike ọ bụrụ ebe ọ mụtagoro ofu nwa, ọ sị no, onye ka ị ga-ahapụrụ nwa gị ga-eri arịrị na kwuru nwa gị. So what I'm saying is that the families help to make marriage work. This message I want to give is for women. Ladies, if you really want your marriage, if you want to have a successful marriage, you are not married yet, but you want to have a successful marriage, always be closer to your father. Always ask your father, what will I do? What do really men want? What will I do to win the heart of my future husband? Listen to your father so that you will learn exactly what men want from women. Most of the times, you are looking at your mother. And when you are looking at your mother and her advice, it's a bad mother anyway. Now, if you go to your husband, you are seeing your husband as a woman. You're supposed to see your husband from the angle of your father. So in Africa and Igbo tradition, we have what is called extended families. Whenever you want to get married, you'll be ready to settle with the parents, the kinsmen, the Wadiana, and the Nochia. Relatives, all relatives. You youths will be invited. The youth will be invited. Their own share is here. The young ladies are there to take their own share. The married women in the village have their own share. The elders have their own share. The umadas have their own share. So we are a people that give marriage respect that it deserves. We respect marriage institution. Why those you people are emulating is people that doesn't have culture. Mbajuraju. Africa is the first son of God. And Africa will culture. Africans are the custodians. Or Africa are the priests. So Africa has the originality. Every other thing that is copy. And they are race that doesn't keep culture and tradition. They don't have. Their marriage institution is just nuclear, man and woman only. In Andanya, a man and a woman can just meet in a club, agree to marry themselves. Two of them will walk into register, sign government document. There is marriage. But it's not the same thing in Africa, or not the same thing in Anibo. Now, you must follow the due process. You must follow the due process of meeting the parents of the girl in question you want to marry. If you meet them, if you meet them, then you meet the requirement. Meet up the requirement by telling them your intention, and whenever you are getting married, you must satisfy and give them their rights, all the relatives and family members of the woman they want to marry. We have process. We respect that institution. Now, because of the negligence of the white people, they are no longer giving marriage institution a desired respect and how it should be. They bastardize the marriage institution in their place, and the marriage means nothing to them because of this simple act of feminism. At a point, women want to rule. They bastardize. That is why their marriage is no longer sweet. They don't pay attention to marriage. Now, in their place, they want to. Some of them will go and get married to pets because they have bastardized marriage. Marriage is no longer sweet. Marriage is no longer what it should be. Understand? Marriage is no longer let's live and they support each other's vision to the last. And that's why the marriage in their place is in shambles. Now, African ladies are emulating them, forgetting that these people are suffering. That's what brought homo. That's what brought lesbianism. That's what brought some people getting married to animals, getting married to their pets. Everything is in shambles. And because of that, they are not increasing in number. Some of them even agitating that human being does not have any reason to get married. That human beings should be living like animals. He pick a woman, by doing so, yeah, reducing the dignity of human being like animals. That is to tell you the level of bastardization. Even among people that call them traditionalists, even among the people that call them churchgoers. Now they are clamoring for abolishment of anything called marriage. That anywhere you see a man, you sleep with the man and go away. Anytime you see a woman, you sleep with the woman. That we should be living like animals. You see a woman on the road, got her pregnant and go away. Forgetting that human beings need training, that human being is a higher vibration, while animal is animal. We did not originate from the same place. We have conscience. That human being, once they put to bed, because they are natural animistic, what they will feed on is there. The grass is there for them to feed on. But human being, you need to nurture human being. You need to nurture, you need to send the human being to school for training. You need to provide food for human being. Now, some of them are advocating for anywhere you see a man fuck, anywhere you see a woman fuck, if the woman carry belly, born and train the children. That is what some of them are advocating. We want to damage the marriage institution. Some woman can say who marriage help. You also say if you have money, born at home, it doesn't matter. I can tell you 90% of those ladies that are saying born at home don't even have money to take care of themselves. Talk less of taking care of those children they proposed children they want to have. After they keep giving birth to those children, they will keep coming to internet, come to any stop disturbing men to give them money to train their kids. Before you know it, they will start disturbing married women to give them money. Some of them will begin to sleep around because they are looking for money to train their kids. What are this world they are turning to? Some of them are emulating social influencers on social media that are there, that demons are using them to bastardize the remaining fabrics that is holding this gross material world and Africa, which is marriage. Some of these aunties that has plenty followers on social media, they call themselves influencers. Some of them are serious Orosho. that are coming to internet to show you easy life. Some of them, if I tell you what some of them are into, you cannot. But I'm here to encourage you that as your sister, you're a good girl, you are learning work, you are hustling to feed yourself, take good care of yourself without depending on any man. May you be blessed. Forget about those people that are showing soft life on social media. Today they are in Japan, the other day they are in London, the other way they are showing all those soft life on social media. Have you asked yourself what are they doing for a living? If I open my mouth and tell you what some of them are doing, some of them are high class solutions. What they are depending on our political class. Those people that are stealing our money. Do you know that these people, when I was in Abuja, one day I was in Abuja airport waiting for my partner. So I saw around 5 o'clock in the evening, planes that are landing that time begin to see some ladies from Lagos wearing bomb shots, dressed to kill. I began to discuss with one of the driver that came to pick the Oga side chick. He said, my brother, I know enough here. Every weekend you see them from Lagos. Some of them will be coming to Abuja to pick flight to Lagos or to Port Harcourt. See what they're dressing to kill. They are waiting to go to Abuja or Lagos or Port Harcourt to meet politicians. Do you know that these people are making millions of naira for a night? They are going there to meet some of these occultic men. Some of these ladies I'm talking about cannot even give birth again. Some of them cannot give birth again because of the damage that was done, both spiritual and physical. Some of them are hoping to adopt children later. They'll go and adopt children because their life has been mesmerized. So if they amass those money from those politicians that kept Nigeria where they are, Nigeria is today. Because no normal human being, no matter, not a men market or a labor, can give a woman 1 million naira per night. But I can tell you that these ladies you are seeing as mentors. Some of them on social media, I'm not saying all, but some of them, majority of them on social media, are collecting millions of naira for a night. And if they, after collecting that money, they come to the internet and be telling you who does not money, husband help. They will have excess money to go and do BBL, bought houses and everything, living soft life. My sister, my brother, is those politicians that are those occult men that are fulfilling their destiny, paying their bills. Don't allow any of them to tell you that you are not working hard. Don't allow any of them to mesmerize you or tell you that this thing. No. Kudos, Jidekiji. I'm telling you the truth. Some of them have lost hope concerning marriage. Let me tell you what happened. The damage these people are doing. A woman chatted me the other day. Why I'm saying this? Because I'm sick and tired of those women coming to my inbox telling me to do work, to hold a man and this and that. I'm sick and tired. Some of them have gone out. Now they want to go back. But you can't eat your cake and have it. This lady chatted me a few weeks ago. That long story short, that he got married. She has 4 children for the man. The man is very wealthy. The man is an importer at Alaba. What happened is actually he got to know that the man has a side chick. So when she was angry, the man apologized to her and they promised to buy her a car and later bought a car, a jeep of 20 million naira. Yes, to say sorry. The lady in question collected this particular jeep. And even the man promised her to take her to UK or for holiday. She refused. To cut the whole story short, this particular lady packed her luggage and the car, including the car, went back to her father's house. Her people were like, what happened? He said that her husband is a cheat. Oh, you believe that her husband is a narcissist and this and that. Finally, the people beg her, why? You're not up to that. I have not reached to that now. Let's invite our in-law and hear from him and whatever. She refused. To cut the whole story short, this lady packaged the bride price money, webbled it via courier, sent this to her husband, elder brother at home. The man now saw the courier man at home, thought maybe it's a package coming. Yes, after signing, the courier person left. This man opened this and he now saw a letter that Nanya we Germany actually saying no, Nonya Keji watch you go bride price, may go bride price. Like, wow, the man was surprised. He now called his brother that your wife will be your money, the bride price money home. The man was devastated. Then, after 6 months down the line, would you know that this particular lady was misled by one social media influencer on social media? I will not even call her name. Because it's very if a man shit on you, shit back. If a man shit on you, leave that marriage. It's toxic marriage. The marriage is a narcissist. This lady will left the marriage because of some other people that are on her inbox. He left the marriage. He doesn't know that those, if you are married, people working out like a career. He thought that those admirers in her inbox are genuine. When he finally left the man, after Kata said there, to cut the whole short, I led the motor. This is 1 year after the whole thing happened. They have sold the motor. She has gone to bankruptcy. That man or those boys here, non-name boys here, none of them can sustain or pay her bills. Now, why she contacted me that she wants me to do work for her late husband to come back. But her late husband have told her that the marriage is over. Since you have the liver to bill your bride price back to my family, is over. Had they been did not bill the bride price, that she would have considered her again. But for her to go to that length, that is done. Let me tell you. What I can tell you, don't follow those aunties on social media. Those aunties, check their antecedents. Ask exactly what are they doing to be earning that much. Those soft life that are coming to the social media and wearing gold rings, what are they doing to give them such amount of money? Showing flashy cars, showing you houses in Lekki. Those are side chicks of politicians and occult men. So I will advise you to be satisfied with what you have. Igbo spirituality recognize traditional marriage, recognize marriage. If we continue the way we are going now, I can tell you when we bastardize this our marriage in Africa, and everybody will suffer it. Let me tell you, let me do this. It's like a prophecy, but save this video. In the years to come, political class in Nigeria will be in shambles. Most of them will be suffering for what they did against this nation. That time, they won't be lose money again. That time, most of them will have there won't be lose money again. Some of these ladies you are seeing is political money they are eating. Because in this country, we have lawless, where politicians were able to steal government money and be spending anyhow with these loose girls. No businessman, a genuine business motor spare parts man will give you 1 million naira per night. For what? So, my advice, I don't want this video to be too long. What I can tell you, marriage institution, listen to your father. Listen to time will come when men will not even get married to those loose women, even their children. And if men lose interest in women marriage, all of us will suffer it. So if you're a man and want to get married, look for a woman of virtue that really value marriage. Let me stop here. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na odi ihe sinimike. Ke Chineke na apụghị. Ezi mozo m ga-esi lugbo ya. N'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya. Ya gazie. Number get you what I'm 08057837672. May the blessing of Chukwu keep me in the be with you all now and forevermore. Yeah, guys.